Ethan didn't finish his gravy with his chicken tenders, so Hurley gets it. Well, you may remember Reagan bought a truck last year, but it was an older truck. It was having a few problems. And also, next school year, he's probably going to be going to college out of town. So he needs to have a reliable vehicle. So just got this today, and it's pretty nice. A 2012?
Yeah.
Well, did you get it to fit?
No.
Thank you. I needed that. Okay, just got back from Best Buy, and I had to go in and buy a couple things. One was a cord for my printer here, which I got last year when I got a laptop, but I was trying to print things out over Wi-Fi, and that worked for a while, but I had to start resetting it every time, and then it just got to where it wasn't working at all for a good while now. So, getting a cord, and got this new tripod. I have a smaller one, same brand, but it just it's just flimsy, and it never has really worked very well. So I'm put out some bucks for this, but I hope it'll make doing videos a lot easier. Well, I just got back from HEB and just wanted to show you my low-carb grocery haul here. Show you the meats first. Of course, there's the chicken thighs. There's the chicken breast. I've got some sausage, some tilapia fish, some breakfast sausage, some ground turkey. That's less than $2. I like to buy that. That's pretty cheap. And I know that some of you aren't going to agree with some of my choices here, but this is all of this. The only thing that has carbs in this meat is there's some carbs in the sausage. I've got some, of course, lettuce, well, romaine for my salads. There's mushrooms, and I've got an assortment of fresh vegetables right here, including avocados, some frozen vegetables, rice, veggies, the cauliflower, rice cauliflower, that's wonderful with recipes. Cheese, no carbs there, no carbs in the eggs, no carbs in the cream, and of course got some garlic. So that's kind of the basics for my meal plan right now. Boy, it is humid this morning. It rained a lot yesterday. And I did manage to get out some yesterday, and actually I've gotten out a lot more this week than I did last week, so that's good. My back's doing better, much better. I still take my cane when I'm going to be going in the grocery store. You saw that. And when I went to Best Buy, I had it. So anywhere, so I've got to go to a couple places today, I'll have my cane with me just in case. And walking out here with Hurley. So, but it is doing much better. My brother, I just want to give you a quick update on him. He's been doing pretty well, but you know, he had cancer, has been in certain bones around his body, and they've been taking care of all that. But his femur was in bad shape, and so they needed to strengthen it so it doesn't break on him when he walks. So they went in a couple days ago and did that surgery 2 or 3 days ago, and they drilled a hole down into his bone all the way the length of that femur, and put a rod down in there and everything. So it was not an extensive surgery compared to the others he's had, but you know, it was still pretty serious, and he's getting around well with the walker and everything. So, but I'll be here around the house to help out. He's got some rehab to do. I might be able to help with that. But anyway, so that's kind of an update on him. So today I finally got my little book that I wrote that I was sending to trail angels who helped me this year on the trail. I finally got those in the mail today, and they told me that at the post office it was going to probably take until next Thursday before you guys get them. You know who you are. And then my printer is working with the cord and everything, but I haven't used it in so long. The ink's dried up, and I just couldn't get them operating properly. So I went to Perry's Office Supply, which is a supplier that we've used, man, for decades, years and years with our business. And they've got a small store here in Belton. And I knew it'd be more expensive, but I didn't know it'd be that expensive. So that was, but I was kind of anxious to get that printer going and get some things printed out. So I went ahead and went by there. I'm not going to shop there for ink anymore. Well, I'm headed over to Killeen right now. It's Saturday morning, and I'm going to have coffee with my Sister Bev. I call her that because she's not only a Christian lady, but she has been like a member of the family for many years. So I haven't seen her in a long time, and we're going to have coffee, and I'll be there for quite a few hours, no doubt, catching up. So she's just she's a rock when it comes to her faith, and it's always uplifting to go and spend time with her. And also, you know, this drive over here, the back way, I'm going the back way from Belton to Killeen. My grandparents lived in Belton, and when I was a little kid, often after Sunday morning worship, we'd drive over from Killeen to their house, and Grandma was a good cook. And we'd get to her house, and the Dallas Cowboys would be on TV. She was a big Dallas Cowboy fan. And I just loved going the back way between Killeen and Belton, because it's still kind of it's a rural area. There's a lot more that's grown up and been built around, but it's still pretty nice and brings back good memories. So I like going this way. Well, I was at Sister Bev's house for 5.5 hours. We sat there at her kitchen table and drank coffee. I brought some of my Black Dog coffee beans and really had a great time just catching up with one another. And I have the windows rolled down right now because it's 72 degrees and there's no humidity and there's a little crispness in the air. It feels like fall, so cooler weather is on the way, and all I have to say about that is, yes! Bring it on! Good hiking weather. Good Sunday morning. Well, it has been a good week. That is just a little bit of what's happened to this week. Not a whole lot still, really. When it comes to my food, one thing I didn't show was, because I didn't buy any right now, but I like to buy some fruit. Every now and then I'll buy fresh fruit, but usually, because of the expense, I'll buy frozen fruit, and it's usually a mixture of berries, blackberries, blueberries, things like that. So I do have that as part of my eating plan. You know, concerning my back, it has gotten a lot better,
Yesterday I went around and didn't even have the cane. I had lost it at one point, but I was getting around all day without it. So I am ready now this week to start walking for exercise. So that's a positive thing. And you know, when I have glitches like this with my back or anything else, first of all, there's things that could be worse. People are going through so much worse things, and so I have to keep it in perspective. Even though it makes things tougher for a short period of time, you know, it's one of those trials, if you will, that I'll get past. I just need to keep working through it. I have to be patient and, you know, keep the end goal in mind of losing the weight and getting healthy and remaining there. That's one of the biggest keys. And so I just have to be patient. So there's really no point in getting all depressed or anything like that. And yeah, I've been here before with my back, but it's not nearly as bad as what it has been in the past and what it could have been. So just keep moving forward and plugging away each and every day. So here is to patience. Here is to putting in the work. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And Lord willing, I'll see you next week.